The life cycle of a Christopher Nolan movie. Chris Nolan is a monumental filmmaker, so any new release from him garners a lot of attention. When he announces a new project, it's a cause for celebration from his many fans. They may not know what the thing is about yet, but has changed the cinema landscape so many times, and everyone's excited to see what he does next. As people's excitement for the film grows and grows, a group of skeptics inevitably arises to remind people that Nolan is not as great as everyone say he is. They say that everything he does is overblown and heartless. I mean, do you remember the part in Dark Knight Rises where he says, "So that's what that feels like"? The guy's a hack. The day is finally here. The movie is out, and you know what? You actually kind of like it. It may be long, but it's actually a good movie. The story keeps your attention and the visuals are beautiful. You walk out of the film happy you saw it, but with absolutely no desire to ever watch it again. You liked it, but apparently there's a large group of people who loved it. Actually, no, love is not a strong enough word. As far as they're concerned, this is the only movie that mattered. This is the first day of the rest of their life. They immediately start singing the film's praises and complaining about the fact that it hasn't been nominated for an Oscar, despite the fact that nominations won't come out for a few more months. As the loud noise of fans' constant chatter about how good the movie is awakens the skeptics. They pop up to remind people that Christopher Nolan is not, in fact, God. Having seen the movie for the sole purpose of shitting on it, they break it down frame by frame to look for any tiny imperfection they can find. They hate the film, but they probably end up talking about it more than the people who love it, because this is how they've chosen to live their life. As the two sides prattle on, the conflict becomes unavoidable. This film you thought was fine can no longer be just fine. It can either be a gift handed down from God or a shit stain the devil left on the history of cinema. There is no in between anymore. Again, you never watch the movie again because nobody watches a Christopher Nolan movie a second time, but your opinion of it gets stronger and stronger over time. You pick a side and wait for them to announce his next release so you can either talk about how great it's gonna be or talk about how shitty it looks.